Oh man, I think we're live, bro. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and once again, it is time for another edition of Jimmy's live streams. So, here we are again, and make no mistake about it, there will be another live stream on Friday, and it will only be on Friday. But there was just so much that happened last night. There was so much that happened yesterday that I need to get it off of my chest. I gotta get it off my chest, bro. So, once I get a few more people in here, then we can really start rolling. Provided we can actually get people. Oh, and here we go with our first guest of the day. Please welcome back Samuel Warwick.
Hello, what's up? And nice for the introduction again, Jimmy. You really are great with the
Thanks.
introduction.
I never fail to disappoint. So there was just now initially I was just going to have like no live stream at all, but so much happened yesterday that I just got to tell someone about it.
Oh, okay. Is Maddie gonna come in too, or is it just gonna be us?
I mean, I sent her a link. I don't know if he's gonna accept or not.
All right. That's fine. It's fine if she doesn't accept, but me and her are just real close. I'm not trying to say that you're not my friend, because of course you're my friend, Jimmy.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, we're just making room. You know, me and Maddie are just used to just her and I just talking all the time. Now we have this new friend, and I'm like saying, "Hey."
Oh, wait! There she is. There she is.
Oh, there.
You see her?
Oh, I see her.
Okay, everybody. It's now time for our next guest and last guest, unfortunately. You see, she's kind of a quiet person, but when the time is right, when she needs to be, she loves to make an impact. Please welcome Maddie.
Thanks. Hey. It's a good intro.
Thank you.
So,
now, how should
you got something to tell us?
Now, we need to start off this thing with a bang.
Okay.
And by bang, I mean a copyrighted theme song.
Okay.
And I think I know the perfect one.
All right.
You might not know it at first, but when you hear that saxophone, you'll know exactly which one it is.
Okay.
Oh. Had it on mute. You know,
Hey,
you know what that was?
Pink Panther.
Yeah,
Pink Panther.
Yep, that's right. Now, I want you to know that from the YouTube video I got that from, that was also caught by MGM, and that which means they own all the money that goes in that video.
Oh wow.
So, and in case you're wondering, folks, I personally don't mind if I end up getting copyright claimed by MGM. I honestly find it to be a privilege. I honestly find it to be a privilege if they were to do such a thing because they know that I'm out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So if it does get content ID claimed, I don't mind one bit.
Yeah, same with my Animal Jam. If it happens to just become that, then okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just trying to, restore lost media.
Yeah, as I saw with your most recent upload. Seriously, you honestly think that 2BTV is going to bring back Animal Jam after they got rid of it?
I mean, they might have a chance.
Oh man.
Oh, you don't think so?
Nope. But I do know this. I know for a fact that we will have more Animal Jam episodes up on YouTube.
So they got. Well, now that you think of it, you're right. I don't know if they are. I mean, they did it with Netflix stuff before. They deleted some things. They brought some things back. Because they recently brought Willy Wonka back, and I do remember watching it on Netflix, like back when I was like 9.
Huh.
Oh wow.
But
So
why do you think they brought it back?
I mean, I don't know.
Obviously they did bring it back, but whatever the reason, there's no possible way it could have been because of fan outcry.
Oh.
Probably it's most likely some licensing deal that made its way back to Netflix. I have no idea.
In all honesty, like I said, if I do get content ID claimed, I honestly think it's an honor to have that distinction because I love Henry Mancini. I love his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, let me just. Now, you might be wondering, why are we doing this today? Well, for a couple reasons. One, so much happened from AEW Double or Nothing that I have to explain my opinion on some of it. Not all of it, but some of it to you guys. Number two, we made a bit of a mishap. We made kind of a mishap on our last live stream. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but let's just say around the beginning we made
I know.
a pretty big mistake. So I'm doing this as a means to kind of rectify that mistake, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure you two know what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, that version of the Pink Panther theme that you heard, It's actually was a part of the 1993 series, and I would just like to tell you that I love the 1993 Pink Panther series.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
that's pretty cool. I mean, I haven't heard that version. I've heard like the original. But I've never
Yes.
heard.
The
I never
TV
heard that.
series of 1993 did something radical, to say the least.
Hmm.
You know what they did?
Hmm.
They gave the Pink Panther a voice.
Oh wow.
Yes, they did. I do remember that.
But do you remember who it was?
No, I just remember him. I just remember him talking a couple of times, and he said, "Gophers."
Oh, no. I'm not talking about that cartoon. I'm not talking about Pink Ice. I'm talking about the 1993 series.
Oh. I thought that was for a minute there. Sorry.
No. Throughout the entire series in 1993, he was voiced by Matt Frewer, who gained his popularity from the character of Max Headroom.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that Matt Frewer.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Actually, there was one Pink Panther cartoon that was actually released in theaters.
Wow.
It was called Driving Mr. Pink. And if you saw it, you'd realize that you'd think, man, this was made for theaters. And they just put it on TV. And
Oh wow.
and guess who was the lead character designer and lead animator for that short? That 5-minute short. Do you know who?
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 David Feiss. As
Hmm.
in the same David Feiss who would go on to create Cow and Chicken.
Oh,
Oh,
I've seen
wow.
that show.
Yeah.
I've seen.
I've definitely seen. I've seen that.
I swear to God, if you were to see Driving Mr. Pink right now, you'd say to yourself, "Oh my God, that is." You look at Cow and Chicken, and you look at the cartoon of Driving Mr. Pink. You'll see that it really was David Feiss who made it his own cartoon, even if he didn't direct it.
Cow. I remember the theme song too. Cow, chicken, chicken, and cow.
I don't really want to play that one.
Yeah.
I already have one. I already have one copyrighted song on this live stream. I do not want to have another.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If you want to mute it and hear it for yourself right now, go nuts.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask, but I didn't ask to do that. But I was just saying. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to get your stream claimed. I'm just,
And it's going to be claimed already, so meh.
Well, any more than it already. Try to get it
Yeah.
claimed any more than it already.
Yeah.
Truth be told, like, should we react to Driving Mr. Pink right now?
I thought you didn't want to get claimed.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying.
See, that's the thing. That has no copyrighted music.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
All right.
Okay. I don't care.
But first, I want to show you a few clips from Cow and Chicken. And then I'll show you driving Mr. Pink, and you will see just how and you will realize that, oh yeah, it's the same guy.
All right.
And we'll start with this one clip from Cow and Chicken.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I got it. Hey, I know you hate being ugly, but somebody has to make everyone else look good.
Oh, oh, yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, sweetheart, you have got it going on. Oh, you are high style, babe. Those, come here, sailor eyes, that kiss and tell. Oh,
Hell, that is my sister. You got your mitts all over. And if you know what is good for you, you got.
Did I forget to mention that the big red guy, Cow, and Chicken are all voiced by Charlie Adler?
Really?
Yep. Now moving on to driving Mr. Pink.
All right.
And you will see. You're about to see just how similar they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I already see the difference.
Yeah.
I already see it.
taxi! Taxi!
I win! Sorry.
I already see the.
Excuse me. How come you didn't stop?
Ouch.
I got 5 minutes to get to 42nd Street. Step on it.
Paloma Kappa. Did it.
You see that? You see how the Pink Panther looks?
Mm-hmm.
You see his expression? Does that not reek of Cow and Chicken isms?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Now that's all I'm gonna
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Now that's all I'm gonna show you guys. It's just that's just a taste of what that short has to offer. Now, you might be wondering why that was the case. Why was there even a theatrical Pink Panther short to begin with? Well, it turns out Warner Brothers actually was showing their new Looney Tunes short, Carrot Blanca, for their international releases of The Pebble and the Penguin. Meanwhile, in the United States, Carrot Blanca was being shown in right before, I believe, The Amazing Panda Adventure. So they needed to do something for The Pebble and the... So MGM, who owned the rights in North America, needed to think of something to do for their release for The Pebble and the Penguin. So they made that. They made Driving Mr. Pink.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to apologize to Peter Lorre for actually getting his name wrong. His name is actually pronounced Peter Lorre, or Peter Lorre.
So, Lord,
Wow.
all right, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I just
So I
we
just apologize
we all
to
met.
Peter Lorre for pronouncing his name wrong.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's all cool. We all get confused with his name. It's okay. Well, some of us were.
But I went through a few more episodes of Bear in the Big Blue House, and I advise you to go check out. I advise you to go check out the Wikipedia page for Bear in the Big Blue House. I made a slight change to it, but when you think about it, it's actually a very big change.
All right.
Right where it says underscore. For some reason, this person took down what I initially wrote. I found out that Brian Woodbury actually would occasionally score a few episodes between seasons 1 and 3. But it turns out Julian Harris actually scored episodes long before season 4 was even a concept.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you also change stuff with the Animal Jam wiki
No.
as well? You didn't? Okay.
I'm still not. For all you people who want to get up on my case, I'm still not telling you what. I'm still not telling you what my username is.
So, yeah.
So you know that whole We Are Family promo that had Barney and Bear in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually written by Noel McNeil.
Oh
And,
wow.
and it was
Oh
directed
wow.
and it was directed by Rick Fernandez.
Oh. Well, then Noel McNeil's a good writer. I know that he wrote some stuff for Eureka's Castle.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He wrote some stuff for Eureka's Castle. I saw it. I saw it.
Huh. I mean, I knew he wrote a few episodes of Bear in the Big Blue House, but I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
I also know that he wrote a few episodes of Cyber Chase, but again, I didn't know he wrote for Eureka's Castle.
Wait, he wrote a few episodes for Cyber Chase? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So did Adam Rudman, the brother of David Rudman.
That is pretty cool.
And so did Brian Meal.
Wow.
You don't know who Brian Meal is, do you?
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. That's
Yeah, I might be thinking of someone
He's
else.
the old performer of Telemonster.
Oh no, I was thinking. Yeah, I was. No, wait. I was.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. For a while, Brian Meal was a puppeteer before he went on to become a full-time writer. Now the thing is that even after his retirement for the Muppets and puppetry was actually fairly short, as he actually went right back to doing puppetry for Eureka's Castle. Do you know what he did for Eureka's Castle? He played Boog, one of the Moat twins, and Mr. Knack.
Oh.
He also briefly returned to Sesame Street in season 25, albeit uncredited.
Oh.
What?
He was there. Oh, he was there. Oh yeah, he wasn't credited.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Then there's actually one episode where I know for a fact that he did a character, that he did a one-off character. You remember that? You remember that season 25 episode where Telly dressed up as a penguin and went to the furry arms to dance with a bunch of penguins?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, Brian Mead
Yeah.
formed one of those penguins.
Oh wow.
And you
Oh.
can tell it's him right away, just by the voice he pulls.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, so can you with
Actually, believe it or not, Noel McNeil also played one of those penguins.
Cool.
Nice.
Hey, that was a good one. Get it?
A good one.
So the big thing coming out of Double or Nothing was that Brian Cage made his big AEW debut and is now the #1 contender for the AEW Championship. And he'll be getting his match at Fyter Fest. When that happened, when Fyter Fest happened, I don't know. Let me check. It's gonna happen. Oh wait, they don't even have a set date for it. I've also been going back to watching a lot of Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember that.
You do?
I remember a bit of Hollywood Squares. Wasn't that one of the show that Bear was on?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
had Tom Bergeron as the host.
Yeah.
And no,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about.
Actually,
And no, I'm not talking about America's Funniest Home Videos.
No. I know it. I know it.
no
way.
See, before he got his big break on America's Funniest Home Videos, he was actually the host of the newly revived Hollywood Squares after King World Productions bought the rights to it. So now, as a direct result of King World purchasing the rights to Hollywood Squares, as of this day, Hollywood Squares continues to be a copyright of and a show that is owned by the newly formed Viacom CBS.
Wow.
Oh, it says here that King World didn't get owned by Viacom until 2000.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That was just 1 year after 1 year after CBS and Viacom initially merged.
Wow.
What happened was that after they bought it, King World just was like, okay, we'll just keep doing stuff. Then CBS and Viacom split. Now, nobody knows exactly why it happened. Most people say it had to do with the whole Super Bowl 2004 incident, halftime show incident with Janet Jackson. Other people where a lot of people felt that the Super Bowl would not touch CBS or Viacom with a 10-foot pole. Or other people say it had to do with the fact that Sumner Redstone and Les Moonves were let's just say they were getting into heated arguments.
Ooh.
Either way, the two split. CBS took full control of stuff like big ticket television and King World, while Viacom became its own entity. They were still both owned by National Amusements, so still there. And then they just recently remerged after Les Moonves got the boot.
Yeah.
So, Sam,
Yeah.
has that DVD been delivered to you yet?
No, I've actually no, not quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm actually thinking. I actually take a look at it, and as far as I know, it still said it was there in Illinois.
It still said it was what?
There in Illinois somewhere. That's what it said. And
Now, we're not going to disclose where Samuel lives because I think he likes to keep that to himself.
Like I don't mind telling people my state. I'm not gonna tell people my
He's never going to tell anybody his home address, but he wouldn't mind telling us what state he lives in.
Yeah, I live in South Carolina.
In case you didn't hear what he said because his microphone isn't working properly, he said that he lives in South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, why are you asking? I mean, is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with what I'm doing?
No. It's just that the closer you get to that big day where the delivery comes, you get one step closer in your journey to bring Animal Jam back from obscurity.
Yeah, I just really hope people can restore Animal Jam. I really hope so. That's my big goal this year. That's actually one of my big goals from YouTube right now instead of doing comments right now. It's just restoring Animal Jam because that's what we need to see. We need to see more Animal Jam stuff. It is so underrated.
You don't say.
And that show, it got very good values too. That show deserves so better. I mean, you had kids, you had Muppets.
You can't even call them Muppets anymore.
Sadly.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. You can't call them Muppets. I mean, but you had Jim Henson stuff, which I'm just gonna leave it at Jim Henson because, well.
And that's something that has been burning inside of me for the past 7 years now. The fact that the company that created the term of Muppets can't even use their own term anymore.
Yeah, that just sucks. So
That is.
Sesame Workshop can still use it because Disney agreed to license the name trademark to them, but not the Jim Henson Company.
Mhm.
I'd like to call a foul on that.
Yes, I would too. Oh, Barney! Oh, my cat's near me. Hey, no, you can't lay here. I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
I just finished watching this one episode of Bear in the Big Blue House. Great show, by the way. Great show, by the way.
Oh,
Absolute recommendation for me.
Mhm.
Shoot! I'll be right back. What happened?
That didn't sound good.
No, it didn't. So yeah.
I am so sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
No, just something that's sad. Just something. Oh yeah, he's just ranting on. He's ranting on the new Bob the Builder. That's good. That's good. I thought it was something. I thought he was ranting on the older Bob the Builder. I thought he was ranting on the new Bob the Builder. So yeah. Hey Jimmy, do you have a certain time? Because the last two streams you normally had a certain time, so I'm just asking. You have like a certain time when you might end? Because
No, not really. I'll end when I feel like it.
good. That's awesome.
All right.
You might get a second time talking to Mads.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. My mom just came in here. And she's like, "Oh, are you doing another podcast?"
You know, you could say that live streams are technically podcast. But I mean,
All right. Oh my god. Damn it. I can't stop thinking about the Dino Dance, Maddie. I just can't. No matter how many times I try to suppress it, I just can't stop thinking about it because it's such a great song. It's such a great song.
Okay. Well, I do have a bit of an update for the video.
What?
I'm actually finishing the thumb. I usually start before I even do anything. I start making my thumbnail, and after that's done, tomorrow I'm actually starting production.
All right.
Starting production tomorrow, and I'm hoping to get it out by the end of the week. That's the goal right now. Because I'm gonna reveal it to everyone.
You know what we could do? We could actually premiere it on this live stream.
I mean, that would work. That would work too. I don't have a specific date of. I don't have a specific premiere date. It depends on when I get it done.
That all depends on you, bro. Or
whenever I manage to get it finished, and whenever you go live next.
Jesus.
But I will let you know when it's done. I'm probably not going to premiere it as soon as I'm done, but like.
Okay.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's all done.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah?
Do you have anything that you would like to say? Or do you have any updates of your own?
Updates of my own. Me and Maddie were actually having a discussion last night about Animal Jam, and we were saying, what if the Animal Jam package actually had another Animal Jam movie, like maybe Let's Jam Together or Shake a Leg? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because I was gonna say we had that. We're saying that. I was saying that because you were having doubts of thinking, oh, it might be the wrong disc or something.
Like you talk about lost media. I swear to God, Animal Jam is up there with Breakfast with Bear.
Mm-hmm. Breakfast with Bear, and there was actually another show. There's actually a couple of Christian shows. It's up there with a bunch of Christian shows.
Are they Muppet shows?
So which ones?
No, they're not. No, they're not Muppets. They're Tommy Nelson shows, actually.
Oh, I know it.
Never heard of him.
It's another.
I know it like this. But yeah, like this whole Animal Jam being lost thing is like just like Breakfast with Bear. Both of those series aren't even available.
So far, if I'm able to do the upload, we'll be able to have like 4 episodes.
Okay. And then what I would do is I would actually premiere them weekly.
That's probably what might happen. I probably might just premiere them weekly by the DVD. I like the DVD titles.
Mm-hmm.
And going like instead of because when I get the television episodes, I'll go in order with the television episodes. But the DVDs, I'm going to go in order with.
Yep.
I'll go in order with the episodes by DVD. So, and I'll probably premiere them maybe every Friday or Saturday, but probably at the end of the week. So that way, well, Friday.
I'm sorry, I legitimately could not hear a single word you just said.
Okay. I said, would you guys like to see them on Friday or Saturday? Which one's more appropriate to you?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, doesn't really matter for me. I mean,
all right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We'll see. We'll just see how. And I'll probably be ripping out clips beforehand, just so everybody can listen. Just so everybody can listen to the episode and everybody can get excited for it.
all right.
Yeah.
But like I said, I am not stealing Animal Jam.
Just don't reveal the songs too soon.
Oh, I won't.
Maybe.
Well, actually,
maybe to hype you up. Maybe to hype people up, you could give them like a few nonsensical clips of like the DJs or something.
that's not. I mean, I kind of it's what I did last time. I released a song. I just released one song. I didn't release all of them. When we were doing the I Am the Rain, but I didn't want to. I honestly. I understand if you guys don't really want me to release the songs. I understand, Jimmy, but it's kind of something,
you already released both of the Buzz songs.
Yeah, because I want to make sure. I just want to make sure that because the reason why I'm kind of releasing them so everybody can have some clips. So I mean, Jimmy, it's not. I mean, I do want people to really get that vibe. I'm just really wanting to restore Animal Jam, and that's why I just do it so people can just be really excited. Because I mean, so far the only person that I'm thanking for helping me out with the Animal Jam is none other than CEO 100 Abel. Thank you to him.
Love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you to him.
CEO
CEO
100.
100 Abel.
If you are watching this, legitimately, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you are the best. You are the best so far. Thank you for helping me restore Animal Jam. Thanks for helping my project out. Thank you for helping me out with my project. Don't worry. Don't worry. For anybody that is watching, we are doing the very best we can to restore Animal Jam. We just need people to comply.
Yep.
We just need I don't see any more TLC or Discovery Kids airings of Ready Set Learn commercial breaks of Ready Set Learn yet. As soon as I do, I promise. I promise we will get something. Yes, I know I stutter a lot. I know I stutter a lot, but I'm just saying. Oh yeah, and we need more pads too. I just realized that. It's a pad. I mean, they're the cartoon versions of pads are on the internet, but not the puppet versions.
Actually, do you want to know something? Now that I think about it, you know the show Wilbur?
Yeah.
Like, say what you will about that, but you gotta give him credit. The puppet segments actually use a tactic that Mitchell Kriegman created called Shadowmation.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Oh. I think it's where they go on a green screen and do something.
No, not just that. It's when they use. It's when you have puppets on a green screen and they're like Bon Reku puppets.
Yeah.
No.
Like seriously, if you look at the puppet segments of Wilbur, it's the exact same technology they use for the Book of Pooh.
Oh.
And it's a big world.
Oh.
Yeah. That is.
Yeah.
Are you watching it right now?
No, I'm not. I don't. Although I don't really. I give him some credit though.
I'm watching it right now on mute, and I have the video source to back me up on this.
Personally, I still think Animal Jam was better than Wilbur,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Who was even a part of Wilbur, to be quite honest with you?
What's that?
Who was even a part of Wilbur?
I don't know. Not any of the Muppeteers. I don't believe.
Wilbur the calf was played by the only one that's like name recognizable is Julie Lumiux. I bet I pronounced her name wrong, but basically her best known job from what I've seen is playing Luis in Max and Ruby.
Oh. To be honest, I'm not a real big. Max and Ruby never did anything for me growing up. I hate to say it, Max and Ruby never did anything for me growing up. So
Me neither.
Yeah.
I'm shocked it's still on.
I know, right?
Yeah, Max and Ruby never did anything for me growing up. It was just boring.
Yeah.
Just the music was just bland, and I just never really cared for it.
Yeah, me.
I honestly thought the show ended after 2004.
But
No,
nope, they
nope.
brought it
It's
back.
still going on. How
They
like
brought it
how
back
can
and
you like
released
that
and
show?
revealed their parents.
Yeah, to be honest, how can you even like that show? That show is just boring.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
And it was right at that time. It was right at the time where Flash animation shows became the new norm for Canadian television.
Come on. I'll let you sit. Come on, get off. Come on. I'll let you sit on my place. Come on. Sorry, I had to get my cat off something. Don't want him sitting there.
Hmm.
Well, what is my cat? Hope they get rid of my animal soon. Wait a minute. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I might be off just for a few minutes because I might have to mute my mic for a few minutes because I'm actually cooking some supper right now. So,
Okay. I mean, I'll be having dinner soon myself, but you go right ahead and enjoy your food.
but I'll just mute my mic though. I'll just mute my mic.
Okay.
So I
See you soon.
so like I mean my dinner won't be ready for like I'm actually having chicken, so I'm actually flipping it, so I have to flip it over again.
Yeah.
All right.
So now my dad wanted chicken. Oh, yep, it's going off. I'll be right with you guys.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. Actually, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Dum dum de dum. What to do? What to do? To do. Oh, I know.
But I think the sun is just about to rise. Oh, when the day begins, I look outside my window. I see the sun has come to start the morning.
My dear, my friend, it's you. I'm so glad to see you too. I've traveled around the whole wide world to say good morning, good morning, good morning from the sun. Good morning,
Good morning,
good morning,
good morning
good morning
to everyone. Oh, Ray, it's so good to see you.
Likewise, dear.
You make the sky so bright.
Just call me your ray of light.
When you're not there, well, it's just not the morning.
But on a cloudy day, I'm never very far away.
And I'll be dropping by to say
Good morning,
Good morning,
good morning,
good morning, good morning from the sun.
good morning,
good morning to everyone. Good morning, Ray.
good morning, dear.
Bye now. I just love the morning. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, I am.
Now
That was good.
I should point this out. That video of Morning Glory, it stops. Like, it completely stops outside for the sniffing noise, like, right after that. Like, just about right after that. Maybe that's why Disney didn't take it down.
Yeah, because it wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But I will tell you firsthand that the episode Morning Glory was scored by Julian Harris and not Peter Lorre.
oh wow. That's cool.
All you have to do is look at the credits on archive.org.
Yeah.
Plus, despite using most
What
of
are you
it,
doing?
All right, I'm back.
oh my god, I am so angry.
Oh.
My cousin just burst through the door.
What happened?
My cousin just burst through the door like it was nobody's business, and he asked, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Are you freaking kidding me? I'm having a live stream. I'm having a live stream. You dumb piece of crud." So now I'm locking the door.
No, that's not cool for him to invade your privacy like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that should be illegal. Invading somebody's privacy.
Yeah.
There was a quote. There was a thing that the parents in the Fairly Odd Parents in this one episode where Timmy went in the web. There was this one big thing that they said 3 times to be exact.
Oh, actually, I just got a question. I actually got a response from Tubi TV themselves, actually.
Oh, hold on. If I could just find the thing.
All right.
There it is. They said, "I'm both respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway." And then they friggin' smashed it with a battering ram.
Oh wow. So yeah. So what was this response that
Oh, I got a response from Tubi. They're saying,
What
they say,
did they say?
this person says, "Hi, Samuel. Thanks for getting in touch with us. I've added your request to our content request log. Regards, Lainey."
Oh wow.
Is that it?
So, yeah.
Is that it?
I think
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, dang it. Do you know what that means?
What?
That means they're going to put it in their own don't care file.
they have a don't care file.
Yeah, for all the requests that they don't care about.
Oh wow.
Wait, regards.
Face it, dude. They're just trying to cheer you up when in actuality, they're not going to do anything about it.
That is sadly could be true.
Yeah, it might be. You're right.
If you want
I mean,
something,
they've added to
face it, dude. Do you know what the 2010s have told a lot of people on YouTube?
what have they what have they told?
You mean what have they learned?
Yeah.
Well, they've actually relearned something that they already knew. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
You're right. Well, it's not gonna happen now. It just you know what? You're right. Now they're probably not gonna do it.
Yeah. And then
Why do I always? You know what? You want to see the rest of the No McNeil interview of the Purple Roads podcast?
All right.
Okay.
Because it's been a great video so far. Seeing, I want to go back to this one part.
good lord, right? And funny enough, he wanted to do a children's version, so that's why he got all like the children's celebrities. Okay. So that's why it's this. It's on YouTube, and it's this compilation video of characters like Pooh and at that time Stanley, and then all like puppet characters like from Sesame Street and Bear in the Big Blue House and Barney. Yes. And what was really cool is that we actually got to go to each other's set. So I and Barney got to go upstairs to Between the Lions and interact with them, and Big Bird was there. And then I got to go with Bear to Sesame Street. Very cool. And so Bear was there with Sesame Street between Big Bird and Snuffy. And you thought Bear was big until you get in between like Big Bird and Snuffy. And he's like a teddy bear compared to those giants. Yes.
I think if you were to measure him up, I think Bear would only be 7 feet at the most.
So then they wanted to just send a video of this to schools. And so there was a promo video that you and I worked on. Yes. And I got to write. Rick Fernandez directed it, and he asked me to write it. And so it's with Barney and Bear in a FedEx truck. Yes. And pulls up to the school and personally delivers the first copy to this school, and then saying that it'll be made available to schools across America to show kids the video and just like help them, just reassure them that, in case anything happens, there are people there to take care of you and you'll be all right. You'll be safe. So,
actually, now that I think about it, there were people out there who said that music video was actually brainwashing kids. Did you hear about that?
I heard something about like SpongeBob and like the game.
Like that's the thing. SpongeBob was one of those things that was a part of that. I don't know if it was real. They just slapped it on there. They didn't include any new clips, like at all, for most of the animated stuff.
Yeah.
It was just archive footage for the animated shows.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. It says here that publicity for the video was largely hijacked by U.S. conservative groups, saying it was a vehicle for pro-gay propaganda. Okay, I ask, and I beg to question, how in any way would you consider this solely as pro-gay propaganda? That doesn't make any sense.
Not at all. No sense at all.
This is not. Okay, this is not. It's not something that was made for specifically one type of people. No, it was made for everybody in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It was made as a way to celebrate the way of life, celebrate the life that we were given.
Yeah.
And celebrate that we're all there for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And here you have these, you see, I'm a Republican myself, but I swear to God, this is one of the many reasons as to why I am so glad that I am not a conservative.
Yeah.
And look at this. Focus on the family, which in my opinion should be named Focus on the Failure. It's commented that they see the video as an indigenous means by which the organization is manipulating and potentially brainwashing kids.
What?
First off, how? That's the first question I want to get out of the way. How? How is that possible? What do you see in this thing that I don't?
All I see is a big piece of awesomeness that they got all these characters together.
That's all I see.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I see. Seeing Miss Piggy and Barney in the same video.
Yes. I clearly remember seeing the video as a kid, and I loved it.
I actually don't remember seeing the video as a kid.
I think I saw it on PBS.
The first time I ever saw it was... No, I don't remember seeing it in 2005. The first time I actually saw it was on YouTube. And I was like... Samuel, do you have anything to add to what we are saying about the conservatives just being idiots? Or do you not want to dip your toes into politics? What? Speak up.
Okay. Am I here now? Can you hear me now?
A little.
Hear me okay. Stupid animals, get out. Stupid ass animals.
I think we're keeping this one a bit more TVPG, if you will.
Sorry, Jimmy. My animals annoy me. Okay. I mean, no, I don't think it's time for them to take away whatever, I think they are idiots because, well, it's children. I mean,
I'm more, and no, for the record, I am not a liberal either. When it comes to that case, I might be a Republican, but if you were to tell me if I was a liberal or a conservative, I would say neither. Because both of them are complete idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They are.
Like, I am proud to be a Republican, but I will never be a conservative nor a liberal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't really like dipping into the political cookie jar, or the cookie jar of politics, if you will. I don't really like doing that, but I had to get this off my chest. So let's move on to where I left off in my video.
Good. It's like it's one of those. We're very privileged in that what we get to do has such a positive effect on so many lives that we have no idea how many lives we touch, because you do the show and it gets aired and you have no idea really who's watching this. So yeah. I remember hearing that Bear and Barney both had fan letters from women in prison. Because of the fact, it was like, because women in prison, they're stuck there. So this was like a connection to their kids that they weren't able to see.
Right.
So seeing these shows was still like that connection for their kids. And so they would write like, fan letters, like thanking,
Right.
for the show. So it was like, Bear and Barney's got a fan base, It's like,
Yeah, it's amazing. And,
but it was new blood.
I've had several of those experiences myself with a child that was burned, a huge part of her body. And, she just saw Barney and I love you and just didn't even realize what had happened to her. And I've seen a child that hadn't said a word in 2 years and saw Barney and says Barney. And I've seen those things as well.
Right.
And what I learned, and I think you learned as well, is that when we're in those costumes, it's not Carrie, it's not Noel. You become Bear, or you become Barney, because that's what they didn't come for Carrie. They came for Barney. No. And so your emotions and all that, you have to hold them in. As difficult as it is sometimes. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
my
incredible.
wife always liked the fact that I had this sort of like Clark Kent, Superman identity, because Bear could go on, do this stuff, people like cheering and screaming and all that. And then afterwards, get out and like walk through the same crowd of people and no one has no idea whatsoever who I was, what I did. And she loved that.
Right. Yeah, that's what makes it so special. You realize that, that you're doing something so much bigger than a job. I was 23 when I started Barney, and I had to grow up very quickly because I realized this was a responsibility. It wasn't just a paycheck. It wasn't a job. This was an amazing blessing.
It's not even like a joke or anything. It's like it's serious. I mean, you also be you have to be professional.
Yes.
You show up on time.
Right.
You do the job. You do what's given to you. That's why I started after college. My teacher for puppetry at Pratt was named Kermit Love, and he designed and built Big Bird and Snuffy. And no, the frog was not named after him. It's just those weird coincidences. But he offered me a job to be his assistant on Sesame Street to help wrangle, take care of Big Bird. So I went right out into Sesame Street and TV production. And so before I was a puppeteer for the show, I was the wrangler. And I learned so much going to the production meetings and just sitting there and listening and then just watching like how a TV show is put together and just like how, professional these people are.
Yes.
Because you put it, it's Sesame Street.
Right.
But it's you still have responsibility. And
yes.
It was a really good learning curve for this 23-year-old guy,
right?
And getting to work on the first movie. So it's like it was great. And then I've done auditions and training for the international versions of Sesame Street, and I've done writing workshops for writers for the international versions. And then just having what I learned and then teaching it to them was great. Like I tell performers that, sometimes, first of all, you're an actor.
Right.
Jim always believed, puppeteers were actors. We just act from the wrist up.
Yes.
So we're actors.
Yes.
And so you're acting. That camera, it's not a camera. That's a kid at home who has never seen you or this show ever.
Right.
And so you connect with that one kid who has never seen it. And that's what keeps it fresh.
Yes.
I remember as Bear, every time I opened the door, I would open the door to that one kid who has never seen this character before.
Right.
Great podcast so far, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really good podcast.
I think Samuel went to have dinner.
Probably.
So now we've come to. Now this is not going to be the end of the podcast. I'm sure we're still going to have some more fun. We're going to have a lot more laughs.
All right.
But I'm just going to give you my hot takes on. I'm just going to give you my overall opinion on Double or Nothing.
Okay.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
All right.
That's that's the best way I can put it. I would not call it the ultimate perfect show. I want you to know I did not see the first Double or Nothing, so I don't know how. So I'm not able to gauge it on the first one. But I will say that if this Double or Nothing is like anything that Double or Nothing had to offer, then I would just like to say that it was a show that I was so glad to watch. I think the Stadium Stampede match was the best match of the night, and it wasn't even live. It was pre-taped on Friday night. I did looking back at the casino ladder match, I already knew that the mystery opponent was going to win the match. The question was, who was it going to be? And it turned out to be Brian Cage, making his AEW debut. A lot of people were expecting Darby Allin to win, but I knew that because of the fact that they've been keeping the person a mystery, I knew for a fact that that mystery person was going to win. And because the big mystery reveal was either going to be Brian Cage or it was going to be Sting. And we ended up getting Brian Cage. I think I know why they're doing it. I think they got Brian Cage as a way to combat WWE because WWE has Killer Cross or Karrion Cross now. I think that's the reason why they did it.
Oh, yeah.
How long ago was it when Samuel last left?
I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes ago? I have no idea.
About 6 minutes ago.
All right.
I'm sure his chicken is tasting delicious right now.
Yeah.
Now, if you just give me a moment so I can plug my laptop in.
All right.
Did you find any good Sesame Street clips for the Dino Dance music video?
Not yet, but that's what tomorrow's for.
Okay.
For
all right.
Yeah, because
so you think your thumbnail's looking good?
Yeah, I got the photos. I got the photos I want. I just have to put it together.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be sharing it on the community post tomorrow.
And I'll be looking forward to it. I'll be looking forward to it. I bet there's going to be a lot of people saying it. I bet there's going to be at least one person, not me, but I'm sure there's going to be at least one person outside of me that's like, really? It took you this long to do this?
I know, like, I've been doing these music videos for so long, and like, I've never thought of doing this song.
You never thought of doing the Dino Dance?
I never did. Yeah, I never did this one. Like, yeah, like I've never done this one, so I'm excited.
I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I'll be able to get everything smoothly. I got Power Director to work again. Thank God.
Thank Christ.
Yeah. The only problem is one of the sites I use to like this site I mostly use for instrumentals, but sometimes I try to get trim clips with it is unavailable, so I'll have to find another option at right now. I have a couple of other options, so I should be good.
Well, I mean, you got archive.org.
It's mostly so I don't have to have the whole episode or something onto my laptop and just.
I mean, you got archive.org, but then again, they do show full episodes on archive.org.
Yeah, it's mostly just it's the thing that's not working is mostly a site, so I can just like trim like the stuff and then save it onto my laptop, so I don't have to worry about like getting the full episode. Because with something like Power Director, that takes a long time to just edit out. So it takes a bit to just get it.
Do you know why I keep bringing up like this or a fan dub of Thomas and Friends? Not just not just Emily's new coaches, but like older Thomas and Friends fan dubs of like seasons 5 and 6. Do you know why I can't stop thinking about that?
Why?
Because that's the only type of new stuff that I can add to this to the talking point. That's literally all I can add to it. I can't come up with good stuff on my own, if I can be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
That's why I have a hard time writing episodes. Or at least that's why I have trouble writing episodes on my own.
Yeah.
I still think we should do. And no, I'm not letting it go. I am not letting it go. I'm sorry, but it's just too good of an idea to pass up.
It is a good idea.
It's a lot like Mr. Enter's problem with Totally Spies using a can opener to try to open a door. He said, and no, I'm not letting it go. I am never letting it go. Same way how I feel. I'm not letting it go until it actually happens. I just wish that I had the ability to be an editor, but I'm not. I don't even know how to send lines in.
How would you just like send them in to whoever's editing them?
Like on YouTube. I don't know how you guys are able to send in voice clips with a photo and you can just send it in. Every time that I had to do it, I always had to put in like a video. I always had to do a video recording, and I hate that. Like every time I did it with YouTube, like every time I did a simple audio recording for YouTube, it wouldn't process.
That's weird.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes, really. By the way, how was your supper?
Oh, it's actually It's good. I'm actually finishing up some chicken a little bit, so I'm actually finishing up a into it.
I'm
It's
sure
really
that
good.
tastes delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, you want to know something? I actually made a sauce called Sam sauce, like Samuel sauce.
Sam
Wow.
sauce.
Yeah, actually, very very interesting. It looks like ketchup, but it's actually. But my dad thinks it's barbecue sauce, but it's not. Oh, trust me. I'll have to maybe take a picture of it. I mean, we've all seen Good Burger, so.
Yeah.
What a weird movie that is.
Oh gosh.
But it's good. It's good but weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this. So you just recorded. So what were you doing? You were talking about line recording, and then.
Like I think he was wondering like how we did like the line, like we recorded our lines and then we had like the photo or something.
You need to find like an editor to do it. You need to find a picture.
Or with me, I use YouTube. You don't need to edit anything.
What do you guys use to record your lines and put them up on like YouTube? How do you guys do that? I'll never be, unless you guys like were to tell me through like Hangouts. I'll never be able to fully know.
That's because I don't mind saying how I do it. I mean, you don't even need an editor. There's this website. There's this website called Tunes2Tube, and like you just need like.
Did you say Tunes2Tube?
Tunes2Tube.
Tunes2Tube.
Like YouTube. But yeah, all you need is like a photo, and then you just need to like find like a. There's like a free.
You mean TunesTube?
Tunes2Tube. Tunes.to. I'll have to like. I might just send. I'll send it to.
Found it.
Oh, you found it? Yeah.
Upload an MP3 to YouTube in HD. The problem is that I don't use MP3. I use M4A.
I think you're able to convert M4A to MP3, and there's also like a whole bunch of like voice recorder stuff on YouTube that like don't even need to sign in for.
Oh, do you guys want to hear the theme song to Teacher's Pet?
Sure.
You know why I thought of that? You know why I thought of that?
Yeah.
Because it was a song that was written by Peter Lorre and Brian Woodbury. No, I'm not kidding. Just see for yourself or listen for yourself. In fact, I actually think that it was Peter Lorre, or it was either him or Brian Woodbury, who was the main singer of this song outside of Nathan Lane.
Oh, wow.
On the wrong category, she was a dreamer.
I'm nothing but living a dog life.
You hear the bell for school. One day he says,
I'll take a chance.
In a glance, becomes his favorite pastime.
I am back to phone for the last time. I wanna be a boy.
He's over just being Rover.
I gotta be a boy.
Turns out he's a regular Einstein, and Leonard is trapped in a fine line.
Why can't I be a normal kid like everyone? Listen to my
I gotta be a boy. The dogs. I gotta be a boy.
Powerpuff's gonna be a boy.
I don't wish to be a dog.
No, so you can't eat the
I
trousers.
gotta be a boy.
His nose is wet, but you can bet the Teacher's Pet is gonna be a boy.
Yes.
The same voice of Pumbaa.
What?
Same dude that. This is how Pumbaa. Oh,
And yes, Nathan Lane is the same guy who voiced Timon.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that the version that we just saw was from season 2, because the one I saw from season 1 was a bit different.
Oh wow.
Oh.
But could you tell that it was Peter Lorre and Brian Woodbury?
I could.
Yeah.
Actually. It's got that style.
Also, did you know that Brian Woodbury did you know that Brian Woodbury himself actually did the theme song for Pepper Ann?
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Me either. That is really cool.
So, I don't know if you remember this, but speaking of Peter Lorre, I don't know if you remember
Did I call him
well,
Peter
if you
Lorre?
remember-
Oh shoot! I'm sorry, Peter Lorre again.
Actually, I think Peter Lorre just not credited. But Peter Lorre actually helped with the Emily song.
He what?
He helped Emily song. Thomas.
He helped with Emily's theme song for Thomas? Like for Thomas?
The one. The one that says there's no one quite like Emily.
There's no one quite like who?
Like Emily, I think.
And that was
no.
I don't buy it. I'll need to see this for myself. I can buy him doing the theme song for My Life as a Teenage Robot, but him actually being a part of Thomas and Friends,
I even saying that on Wikipedia on like a website of some sort. I mean, they could be tricking me. Like I said, I'm not. Like I said,
nope. It was Ed Welch.
So it was Ed Welch that whole time.
Yeah.
Like I knew Ed Welch did the song. I knew Ed Welch did the song. I just wanted to know if Peter
was all
because they say
it was all Ed Welch. And you know what the strange thing is? Joe Phillips. I can confirm that Joe Phillips actually did a few songs for Thomas and Friends.
Really?
Not only did he write the songs, I think he actually sang one of them.
Wow.
Really?
I mean, don't quote me on that, but it's possible.
Yeah. It would be pretty cool if he did.
But I do know for a fact that he wrote them.
Really? Like from what season? Season 8?
No, it definitely had to be later down the line. I think it was 2011.
Oh.
Wow.
It was one of those interstitial songs. Okay, so no, it was not him who sang it, but he did write the song "It's Gonna Be a Great Day" from the movie King of the Railway.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So
King of
was
the
that
Railway.
a good was that a good movie overall, or did you think that was a good song?
It's a good song, but I don't know about the movie. It's an okay movie in my opinion.
Hmm. That's really all I need to know.
Yeah.
If you like it, if you like it 100%, I would. Yeah.
Let me explain why I use M4A instead
Just
of WAV. You see, ever since I updated my Mac, unless I were to like enter this special code into it, I'm actually no longer able to use Audacity on my Mac. But see, that's the strange thing about it. What I was actually surprised to know that QuickTime Player actually does allow the usage of a Blue Yeti microphone.
Hmm.
So that's a plus. You guys want to hear the Bear in the Big Blue House song "Come On In"? I love that song.
Sure.
Sure.
It's another one of this song. Do you? Not only was that song written and produced by Brian Woodbury, it was actually co-written by Noel McNeil.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. You're just in time. There's lots to do. I've got a long list and a full day ahead from the moment I got out of bed. I gotta go to the store, clean up the house. It happens when you're living with a busy mouse. A lemur, 2 otters, a bear cub too. Did I mention there was lots to do?
But come on in, stay a while. Come on in and share your smile. Come on in, I wish you would. And I bet you're smelling good. When you're here, it makes me grin. Great to see ya. How you been? You know you're always welcome. So just come on in. We can have a talk. We can take a walk. We'll never go too far. One shadow playing, it's a perfect day for a cha-cha-cha. So come on in and call this home. Come on in, my, how you've grown. Come on in and be my guest, cause I think you're just the best. We're gonna have ourselves some fun, and I can't wait to begin. Woo! It's always great to see you, so just come on in. The door is always open, so just come on in. The Big Blue House is your house when you come on in.
Good.
I was. Wait a second.
Good job overall.
How was that?
That was pretty good.
that was pretty good,
Yeah.
I guess. Just
My God.
What's the matter, Sam? You look a little blue. You sounded a little blue.
Yeah.
Is this about Animal Jam again? listen, Sam. I don't normally do this, but I'd be more than happy to find a DVD of Animal Jam for you. If that's okay with you, at least.
I guess. I'm just kind of crushed. Okay? It's kind of a little bit crushed, okay? Just a little bit. Maybe you're probably right. Maybe they won't. You know, I just want to restore some history of at least some good TV.
And as long and once you, and believe me, dude, you will.
I'm just really dying for episodes because I'm just, I'm just stuck in my house for over months and months and months, and I probably won't have an opportunity to go out and explore anything right now. And so that's why I was just looking for Animal Jam. So I had something to, during this time of quarantine right now, just really think it would just be good for quarantine. I think it's just now I just think it's just a bad idea. You're probably right.
You know what? What on earth am I saying? What on earth have I been saying? I was a bit, looking back, I was a bit too pessimistic. Dude, listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. Are you listening to me right now?
What is it?
No matter what, have hope.
But I mean, you are kind of right. Why would they want to put anything back on if it was already there in the first place?
I mean, they might. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know why it was taken off in the first place, so.
Like, if they look back on it and think, "Oh shoot, we messed up," then very soon we could see it back on Tubi TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm putting you down. Jimmy, I like you. I really do. I think you are better than most of my other friends that I have had. Even in real life.
Bro, you said that to me before.
Yeah, I know, but here's my point. Here's my real point. What I'm trying to... How can I put this?
In fact, you, in my opinion, you have the same mindset that CDCB2 has. You're trying to make sure that you're trying to keep the legacy of Animal Jam rolling on, just like how he's trying to keep the legacy of Bear in the Big Blue House rolling on.
Really?
Yes, you remind me a lot of this guy.
Well,
I don't really know much about CDCB2, other than the fact that he lives in a house, in a place.
Yeah. Where's he?
But the
apartment. Who knows?
But the fact stands. The fact stands, bro. He has done so much for not just the Muppet Wiki, but for Muppet connoisseurs and for Muppet historians. And if you can get those, once you get those other 2 episodes, you get them all together. You give us 4 weeks of you give us 4 weeks of pure, beautiful Animal Jam, people are going to remember this show for years to come.
And I actually told him this last while we were calling yesterday, because I got my stimulus money and all that. If I happen to get a laptop and I'm able to get like a DVD drive, I'm gonna buy that Shake Leg DVD, and I'm gonna restore
Matt,
some.
Maddie, don't waste your money like that.
I got
Do you know why she's doing it? Do you know why she's doing it, Sam?
if anything ever if it actually happens, I don't know. It's just small.
But do you know why she's even thinking of it, Sam?
Yeah.
Well, do you know why?
Yeah, she's trying to help me out.
Well, not just that. She cares about you. We both do.
I know you guys do. And I appreciate
And
that.
I know that almost all of your 700 of your near 800 subscribers care about you too.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah. I wish some of them would comment more often.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not 100%. Like I said, it's not 100% yet, but I'm thinking about it. Because who knows? Who knows when this? Who knows if I'm gonna get on TV or anything?
I'm just really trying to just bring the legacy alive. I'm just trying to have hope. Just really trying to have hope, and that's all I really care. All I really need is just hope, so we can be able to watch Animal Jam and remember all the time of it. Even though one star dancer blocked me.
You said this to us before.
Yes, I know. I know, Jimmy. Oh.
It's almost, I'm going to say it until the end of time. It's almost like they didn't want to remember.
Yeah. That's probably true.
Which at a time like this, I don't know why you wouldn't.
You're right. I know most of these things is what I've said before, but you know. And you're right, Jimmy. I'll be giving people 4 weeks of Animal Jam, and that's good.
4 straight weeks of Animal Jam premieres at that.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're right, Jimmy.
You know what that is? That's one full month of pure Animal Jam fun.
Yeah. You're right.
So that way, instead of it just being 1 episode for people to watch, now they have 5.
Yeah, you're right. Now they can have 5 episodes to watch. You're right.
That's a 6th of the entire series.
Yeah.
Or even 7. If this whole thing.
Now just imagine if you were able to find the other 4.
Right.
Then you'd have 9 episodes.
7.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I mean, to be honest, the only person that I know that might have earrings, and I've said this before, is what we were talking about earlier.
CEO 100 Abel?
No. CB2B. I think he has earrings. They say he has earrings too.
CDCB.
Yeah, they said.
Where'd Manny go?
I don't know. Her internet probably. Perfect. And you're and
Just keep going. Just keep.
all right. And
You forgot to put in your thumbnail. I mean your profile picture, Maddie.
Oh, it must have went off. I think because I've been having trouble. I've been losing connection and then coming back. Is it still there, or am I gonna have to switch?
Your Mickey Mouse Club thing icon is not there.
Okay, well, I guess my laptop is just being a total jerk right now, so I'm gonna have to. I might have to switch over.
Oops.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, what just happened?
I accidentally made you a solo layout.
I'm like, what in the world?
So
I'm surprised I didn't get booted off with the whole internet thing.
If you want my opinion as to what I think is the best Mickey Mouse Club show, it's got to be the original, with the 1977 show coming in a close second. And that's only because it gave us the debut of Wayne Allewine as Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I like the 90s. Or the late 80s.
89. So, but mostly 90s.
Can you believe that Walt Disney briefly went out of retirement to voice Mickey Mouse for the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah.
I'm glad he did so, but my God, his best years were due to smoking and all that stuff. His best years as Mickey Mouse were clearly behind him. He sounded so soft and so deep, even. Now, to be fair, that's that's probably the best thing you want to sound like to a baby. But this was a show for kids, not babies.
Yeah.
I bet the kids might have felt that he sounded a bit dull.
I mean, maybe. But
In fact, having a more somber voice, having a more softer voice, that's actually what Joe Alasky did when he would promote the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh on Toon Disney. You guys remember Joe Alasky, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Guy used to do before his death. He used to do the voices of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Sylvester, Tweety.
Oh yeah,
those kinds of people.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that in a shocking twist, a man who was mainly synonymous with Warner Brothers was actually the announcer for Toon Disney for a little while. And there was this one promo that I really liked where it was where he was promoting Goofy Giggles, and it was just him and Bill Farmer just yucking it up a bit. And you know what's so great about it? It felt, I got giddy about it because during that time, Bill Farmer was also playing Foghorn Leghorn. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So, have you guys been seeing the stuff that they've been doing for like Looney Tunes cartoons? Have you guys been seeing that?
Not too much, but I know that they're doing that for HBO Max, I believe.
And you know that I honestly feel that Jeff Bergman ended up getting the shaft in the grand scheme of things. Not only did he lose the ability to play Daffy, he lost the ability to play Bugs Bunny, and he lost them both to Eric Bauza. Now all he has left for this are Sylvester, Elmer Fudd, and Foghorn Leghorn. That's it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm glad that they're still letting him play Sylvester, but at this point, when you strip him of so many great roles, I'm like, why even have him at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've noticed something. I've noticed a big pattern.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something I've noticed?
What?
Whenever Kenny Pettinger or David Gimmel direct the episodes, they always end up using Flash animation, and they don't do it with digital ink and paint. And believe me when I say that it definitely shows. Now, on the other hand, when Ryan Kramer directs, he does use digital ink and paint.
Cool.
So just by that alone, I look forward to Ryan Kramer's shorts because they're actually the way they should be. And do you know what Ryan Kramer did before working on this? He did a few episodes of SpongeBob. He did. I mean, I don't know how Peter Braungart's episodes that he directed are going to turn out. Hopefully, like, I do know this one for sure. One of the episodes that Peter Braungart directed, that being The Curse of the Monkey Bird, that's coming out this Wednesday on the same day that HBO Max is coming out.
Oh, wow.
So we will see if he ends up using traditional animation.
Hold up.
If he doesn't, then I can only rely on Ryan Kramer. Because in my personal opinion, these people went about making these cartoons the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
That's not to say that this show is going to be completely awful. I mean, there's going to be a lot of effort put into it, obviously.
Of course.
But I feel like that overall they didn't. But overall, I feel like it didn't come off the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. I see.
And no, folks, if if most of these episodes are going to be in pretty much flash animation, then let me just say the wait was not worth it. In my opinion, these things should have came out last year. Instead, they waited for another year just so they could put it on a streaming service.
Yeah, that's. We're waiting another year for it. It better be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I'm looking forward to at this very moment is The Curse of the Monkey Bird, because I want to see if Peter Braungart actually used what he took from Uncle Grandpa and applied it to that short.
Yeah.
I've actually never had that much of an issue with Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah,
And no one else, and I'm a bit shocked about Mr. Enter's stance on it. He still claims it to be one show that he will never review. In fact, I'm going to pull up his thing as to why he will not review it right now.
All right.
Now, I want you to know that some of these things he's actually gone back on, and he eventually did a review of them.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you right now that this is going to be one of those. This, along with something like Clarence, is going to be one of those things that he will never review, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Number 4, Uncle Grandpa.
Any episode.
No, this has literally nothing to do with its showrunner, Casey Alexander. My refusal to review an episode from Uncle Grandpa is solely on the show itself. Do I like it? Do I hate it? The short answer, nope. I don't like it, nor do I hate it. The easiest conclusion to draw from that is that I found it average, but no, I don't find it average either. I watched a bunch of episodes from this show. I watched the first couple and I was all like, okay. I watched episodes that I thought would piss me off personally, and I was like, okay. In desperation, I watched episodes that I thought I would really like, due to their plot lines or their themes, and I was still like, okay. Uncle Grandpa is an anomaly for me. It's so wrapped up in its own logic that there's literally nothing I can relate to. Take the first episode. Uncle Grandpa is either telling a kid that you shouldn't be ashamed of being fat, or that being fat has no negative consequences and actually is a positive thing. But throughout the episode, it never pushes towards either of the two messages. It follows its own logic, and that's something that I can't relate to. I literally have no opinion on this show. I wasn't aware that was possible, but yeah, I have no opinion on Uncle Grandpa. And for me to review something, I kind of need an opinion.
That's the best way to put it. He has no opinion on Uncle Grandpa at all.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, Sam, any good news to report? Any big updates? Did you find a way to rip the DVDs?
Yes. Like I said, I knew how to rip DVDs for like a while now. But here, the thing is this: my house laptop is actually in there. And it's actually slow. So
would you say it's as slow as a snail?
Yes. Well, actually, weird ads keep coming up. Let's just say weird ads just keep coming up. Like inappropriate stuff.
Like interesting ads, you say?
Yes.
Oh.
So that is what I'm just concerned about. I might hit a button and I might, it might take some time for me to record some of the things. But thankfully, my dad will give me a laptop. And my dad's going to give me a laptop, but I don't know if it's going to be, might not be a DVD laptop. I'm telling him to go for one of those because number one, it's cheaper. So, and number two, I'll be able to, rip stuff. So, yeah. Don't worry, Jimmy. I am going to restore Animal Jam. That's my main thing.
That's your main thing.
Yeah, this is my project. This is my project.
You got the VCL set up.
Yeah, the VCL is like set up, but like
and ready to record.
Yeah, it's totally ready to record. All I just gotta do is just like I got here's the thing, and I think they're
find a way to get it onto the house laptop and then upload it.
No. It's on my house. Like the VLC is on my house laptop. This computer.
All right.
DVD. It's cool. It's my school one.
So, but I want you to know that once you get once you actually finish recording them and you feel like you're ready to upload them, make sure you have a premiere date set and be sure to tell the world through like a video or something.
I mean, I'm sure everybody's gonna see it.
But just like promote it, so more people can watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna text people. I'm gonna post, and I'm gonna let people know. Of course.
I
mean, I don't see why we would need a video, but I need to make a video to motivate people because that doesn't really do much. Even the video I did probably didn't do much. So far, I only had one comment from my last video.
Not to mention that you still have a one strike.
Yeah, I know. Still have one strike from TM Books, which just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stuck with it till... I mean, I've suffered through a copyright from them. So, I mean, I don't know if it will get my account terminated or not. I don't know. But I certainly will not be uploading any more TM stuff. I'm sorry. I just have to do it for the best.
All right.
Like, I'll probably do clips, but not full. I don't want to get into trouble.
Yeah.
And plus, we even tell the creators that we do these things for the views. We don't do these things for the money. We do these things for the views.
Actually, no, we don't even do that we don't even do this for views and attention. We do this because we enjoy making videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't care how many views this thing gets. We don't care if it gets 100,000 views in 6 months. We don't care.
Not at all.
As long as it's out to the public.
Because we love restoring nostalgia. Because
and more importantly, we love the Muppets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do you think the Animaniacs is getting a reboot? Because it's been getting. It's simply because it's been getting so much attention. So, if this show gets more attention on YouTube, then maybe, just maybe, it'll get recognized by the Jim Henson Company as a show that's worth putting stock in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we upload these things because we want to teach people, we want to show nostalgia.
More awareness to this.
Nostalgia, awareness, all these things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we video collect and we just upload whatever we can. We don't do it to steal.
Did I forget to mention that Joe Alasky actually voiced Plucky Duck in Tiny Toons?
Oh, cool.
And you know what I liked about it? I like how Joe Alasky had to figure out a way to make it not sound just like, oh, it's just another Daffy Duck clone. Because everybody knows that Daffy Duck has like this front lisp, like front side lisp.
Yeah.
So what Joe Alasky decided to do was Plucky is decided to give him a more of a lateral lisp. Just to make it sound like he wears braces.
Yeah.
Wait, is this user's timing? Hold on. Hold on. Something Crackworks said. And he said, I know I don't upload stuff, but what if they just remastered both the video and audio besides when it received time?
Yeah.
So what did you guys think of this live stream overall? Did you think it was a success, or did you think it was thumbs up or thumbs down overall?
Thumbs
I
up.
don't know. I think it's mixed to me. It's good, but it's mixed to me. But I know that you're doing this because I can't live stream till the end of the month.
And truth be told, I'm also doing this because, well, I kind of do want to get noticed. I'm not doing it for views and attention, but I feel like I need to do more with my channel.
Yeah.
And having you guys with me, I'm sure that that's gonna give me like instant credibility.
Yeah.
Because you guys rock.
Thanks.
I think we have enough time for one more song before we call it a night.
All right.
One more song.
But what should we do? Whatever it is, it's not going to be the Bear Cha Cha Cha.
No.
No, that was last time.
Stan, do you have anything in mind?
I really don't. I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, we could do like some sort of an animal jam dance if we really wanted to, but I don't really know.
Hey, I know.
What?
We could do the Big Body Goodbye.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I guess that's okay. All right, let me just pull it up.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it already? Okay, Jimmy. All right. Take it away, man.
Before we have our picnic, let's do our big body goodbye.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, to the jam floor, boozy boy.
Big body goodbye.
Bullfrog belly breath.
Say goodbye with a sigh.
Breathe deep, breathe slow.
Big body goodbye.
Cowboy Bill. Come back again with your animal jamming friends, yeah.
Big body goodbye.
Stretch low, stretch high.
Stretch low, stretch high.
Reaching up to the sky.
Reaching up to the sky.
Now give yourself a really big hug and listen to your body.
Body.
Now one more deep breath in and
It's a big, big body.
Bye-bye.
yeah. Animal jam party.
Woo! Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I think that's a good way to end off our live stream.
Yep.
You're right.
I would like to thank all the. I would like to thank you guys for joining me,
Of course.
Of course.
and I would like to thank all of you for watching. And remember, we'll be right back here at 4:00 on Friday.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm just letting you guys know right now. I'll be right here, ready to stream 4:00 on Friday.
All right.
All right. So I'll see all of you then.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, livers.